Hello, I'm Jordan and you're not. Now, you probably wouldn't know this because I hide it so well, but I like the Halloween series. The only one that I don't really like so well is Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers, directed by Dominique Othenin-Girard. It's really dull. It's bland and kind of boring. Even Halloween 3 is better. Why can't I review Halloween 3 instead? Oh, that's right, because this is the Halloween 5 review. It says up there. Alright, so Halloween 5 was made right after Halloween 4. Because, you know, they wanted to cash in on its own franchise. Now, Halloween 5 was the third Halloween movie that I ever saw back in the day. I saw Halloween, the original Halloween first when I was 8. Then I saw Halloween H2O. Then, I think right after I saw that, I went to the video store and I rented Halloween 5. And at the time, it didn't keep my attention. I remember, because I had ADD. So, Halloween 5. Usually, the fifth in the horror series is probably almost the worst. But yeah. Okay, but you got Donald Pleasance back as Dr. Loomis. You got Danielle Harris back as Jamie Lloyd. You have Ellie Cornell back as Rachel. You got I think his name is Bo Starr back as the Sheriff Meeker. And it's just the one thing I really don't like is the Myers house. They destroyed the Myers house. It's like a big old mansion. Big old mansion. Why would they do that? The Myers house is not a mansion. It was a regular house in the suburbs. The burbs. And then in this one, somehow, I don't know why, it's like a big old, like, Collinwood mansion. Alright, so it's a year later, and whenever all those police officers threw that dynamite in the well or whatever that Michael, fell into or got into, he survived, and he goes along the river and he washes up into a hobo's place. It was a hobo's, house, and a hobo found him, and he takes care of him for a whole year. I don't know if Michael was supposed to have been unconscious this whole year, or was he like, he was, eating, keeping it real, just chilling with him, and all of a sudden he sees the Halloween, oh, I'm going to kill this guy. Then he gets his knife, and he kills him, and he gets his mask. Alright, so since Jamie touched her uncle's hand like this, she picks it up at the end of Halloween 4, like that. Now she can't talk for some reason, and she's like, she had a psychotic tendency at the end of the original Halloween. I mean, the last Halloween, Halloween 4. Awkward. Okay, so she's in a child hospital. Why did they have that in the original Halloween? How come they had to take Michael all the way to Smith's Grove instead of at this child hospital that's in Haddonfield? Did they just build it between 2 and 4? I don't know. Alright, so there's also Tina, Spitz, Sam, and Mike. They're like the new Lori, Linda, Bob, Annie of this movie. And they're pretty stale, and Tina is annoying. Alright, and also there's like maybe 2 scenes that I like in the whole movie. One is they're like at a Halloween party. Tina goes to a Halloween party, and then later there's like a SWAT team inside the Myers house. That's literally like the only 2 possible scenes that I really like in this whole movie. And then at the child's costume party, well, there's like another, like a child's costume party, then there's like an adult Halloween party across town. Then Jamie has like a breakdown and sees that she can see that Michael is going to go after Tina. It's her new BFF. Forget about Rachel. Rachel dies, which is sad. Why did they kill off Rachel? Okay, but that's like if they killed off Laurie Strode. Oh. Well, that's like if they kill off Jamie Lloyd herself. I mean, oh. Never mind. So Dr. Loomis sets up a trap for Michael at the Myers house, or the Myers mansion in this one, and he's gonna try to trap Michael in there. And then there's a man in black. There's the man in black shows up. Even the writers themselves didn't know who this character was gonna be. So they left people hanging for about 5 or 6 years, between 5 and 6. So they didn't know who this guy was and why he was trying to help Michael out. They originally thought maybe Michael had a brother or something. I don't know. Anyway, so in all, I would probably give this movie C- or D+. Either of those two. I don't really know. And also, this is probably the second time in the original series that you see Michael's face. In the first one, you can see Michael's face, and then because Laurie Strode pulls his mask off, and then this one, he takes his mask off because Jamie says, "Uncle, Boogeyman," and then he decides to take his mask off because Michael's cool. He's a cool uncle. And then when she tries to touch him, he has a bitch fit and puts his mask back on and tries to kill her. Alright, so we got 4 days to Halloween left. Yay!